to get the reaction from a fighter's point of view of a mosque being built there at Ground Zero. I take it to you, Mr. Fighter at Ground Zero. What are your thoughts of them building a mosque at Ground Zero?
Yeah, so, I think it's important that we have a New York fighter come on camera and explain that, or show an example for all those other fighters that weren't actually there. Because, you know, all the real first responders, well, most of them are already dead, and the ones that ain't dead are dying now. And I don't want to talk too much about them because, you know, we just want to forget and, you know, move on. And, so yeah, my points of view on the mosque would be for the New York fighters that weren't actually there. Well, we don't want a mosque anywhere near Ground Zero. That means 1 block, 2 blocks. No, you take your little mosque and you move it outside New York because this is New York. And so we're gonna run around here, and then after we conquer New York, we're gonna go to the next state, and then we're gonna kick your ass out of the country because we're gonna hold you down to be Nazis. Because, you know, that's the that's respect that I got for my fellow New Yorkers. You know, so instead of making some jobs and doing all that competitive stuff, we're just gonna go over here and we're just gonna do some respect for my fellow New Yorkers that don't want a mosque being built at Ground Zero. You know what I mean? I'm sure all my fellow New Yorkers can grab my back and tell me that there should be no mosque at Ground Zero, you know, or anywhere in New York. So we're gonna help to push that outside the country. Know what I mean? Alright. And then yeah, that would be the point of view of a firefighter that wasn't really there at Ground Zero on 9/11. And so, you know, this would be the point of view of fighters that weren't actually there at Ground Zero when you know those planes came flying in and hit and blew up those buildings, you know. So this is the I'm gonna represent all those firefighters that weren't actually there. So yeah, no mosque at Ground Zero. That's not American, you know. So because if you want a bridge, I'll build it and I'll sell it to you, you know, because that's the New Yorker way, right? All my New Yorkers know what I'm talking about, right? Right.